Number 47. War was the reason the US bought Alaska. Alaska is the biggest state in the Union, but it's over 500 miles away from the continental United States. So why was America interested? After all, the deal to buy it from Russia in 1867 was so controversial it was called Seward's Folly. Blame Canada and the Crimean War for the geographical weirdness. The United States tried to get Canada before. It failed in both the Revolution and War of 1812, but that didn't mean it wanted to give up. As early as 1848, future Secretary of State William Seward was writing about Americans being destined to roll resistless waves to the ice barriers of the North. Fortunately for him, Russia lost the Crimean War. That meant both Russia and the United States were wary of Britain adding Alaska to its North American territory, so they agreed on the transaction. Alaska's geographical story is far from the weirdest, though. Number 46. Upper Michigan Peninsula Problems. Look at a map, and you might think that what locals call the UP of Michigan, or the Upper Peninsula, should be part of Wisconsin. That would make geographical sense, but it wouldn't be in the interest of peace. Go back to the 1780s. The newly independent United States acquired the Northwest Territory and intended carving it up into 5 states. Ohio was the first of these, with statehood in 1803, but things were far from harmonious at the time. The people of Michigan weren't happy when the chance for statehood finally came, because they thought Ohio's border was too far to the north. They wanted Ohio's strip of land under Lake Erie to themselves, including the city of Toledo. Ohio and Michigan called up their militias and nearly came to blows. That's when Congress stepped in. Ohio would keep Toledo, but Michigan got the UP as compensation. Wisconsin wasn't happy, but they didn't go to war over it. Number 45. Maryland's strange shape. You've probably noticed how weirdly shaped Maryland is. Some of it looks like it should be in Pennsylvania or West Virginia, right? At its narrowest, there's only a 1-mile buffer between those two states. That's because Maryland has lost every border dispute it's ever had. The original 1632 border was set at 40 degrees north. The southern border was the Potomac's entire north branch, and it's all downhill from there. 50 years later, Pennsylvania's southern border was set at 40 degrees north, but the surveyor used a bad map and went further south. The result was Cresap's War in the 1730s. The dispute was settled with the creation of the Mason-Dixon line. As a result, Philadelphia is not in Maryland, and Western Maryland looks pretty weird.